Good evening. I'm feeling very inspired to make stuff today, so I just decided to turn on camera. I wanted to set up like is it this way? I love the lighting is not traditional like ring light. It's probably not going to make me, it's probably not the most, I don't know, whatever. This is mysterious light from which something may emerge halfway through this video. I don't know. I can't really promise anything. Do I want to burn something while we do this? That could be cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's burn. Burn within reason, not like uncontrolled burn. I'm talking controlled burn. Incense burn. We can have some smoke. Yeah. I'll show you. Whoa, that looks actually pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. So, I've been thinking a lot about what it is I want to do creatively, and I've realized that I put a lot of time into thinking about things, and I got kind of stuck in thought patterns. So what I've decided to do is just like do things, do various actions, and see what happens, and not really worry too much about particular results or things like that, and enjoy the making of things. The smoke is going that way, so you're not going to see it. Maybe I'll put it right here. If it goes this way, I'm like, no. Oh. That's my bedtime sound. So I do have a set bedtime. This is how I maintain my life, is returning to sleep at set times. I'm trying to show you this smoke, but I'm just gonna let it burn because I don't want to breathe that shit directly in. Yeah. Set bedtime. I'm gonna start doing nighttime meditation. I usually do one in the morning. I have variation in my routine, but I have a pretty generally set routine that I like to do. I might benefit from a bit more structure in my routine, but I have things that I like to do during morning and during night. And I like to get generally about 8 hours of sleep a night. It's very comfortable for me. And I've been thinking a lot about dreams and paracosms. So paracosm is a word that I learned on the internet in the past year, related to an interior world, a self-contained world inside a person sometimes. And this interests me because I do have a fairly sustained dream world that seems to have internal consistency. I'm not entirely sure. It's almost like an alternate reality to my life, or just not even that about my life. It's less personal than that. It's like an alternate town. So for example, let's say it's my hometown, right? It's that, but slanted as different ways, different angle, different configurations of relationships, different people, unfamiliar people, familiar people, people in unfamiliar scenarios. But it feels emotionally consistent, almost as if over time I return towards like a continuous, there's not really a plot, it's just things continue to happen, and there seems to be causality over time, which is cool. And this is different from my dreams, how I remember them at least earlier in my life, where they were very florid and very fantastical, and not really continuous. There was a lot of like one-shot type dreams where it's like, this is it. Now they're not as fantastical sometimes. There's a bit more realism. There's a bit more of like, the best way to describe it is like quotidian existence, where just everyday things happening and like the effects of that. Sometimes there are references to things that have happened during my day-to-day existence, but mostly a lot of it's very surreal and strange, but only strange to me. Like, I don't know, outside of like, if I were to share details from it, it wouldn't seem all that interesting, I think, because it's only strange to me because it reminds me of things that haven't happened but could happen, and sometimes they resemble reality. Because I do believe in consensual reality. Like, this is something I do experience, of like shared reality. However, dreams can be so potent and mysterious and cool. So I was curious if do you have dreams like this? Does anyone else have dreams like this? Like paracosms. You got an inside world? What's going on in there? How are things going with you? Sound off in the comments. What kind of mysteries do your dreams contain? I don't know if you actually want to share that, but you could share you could share kind of like a general, I'm like curious your perspective on dreams as there's this common theory of a dream as processing the day's events, and sometimes dreams are more like that. But as I've gotten older, my dreams are not like processing the exact day. They're more like processing my overall existence as a human being, and the way I am in the world and the way the world is to me, and memories, and just like layer upon layer of weird things. But that wasn't the way it was years ago, and it might not be the way it is years from now. It might go back to more abstract. It might become more abstract than it ever has been. People who are older than me, what are your dreams like? I want to know what my dreams are going to be like in 30 years. I need to predict this. But I can't predict it with limited information. And so I haven't talked to enough older people about their dreams. So, yeah, I just tell me, what's going on with those? Do you have a consistent inner world? How does that work for you? What's going on? Well, I'm going to sign off and go to bed. Enjoy the rest of your day / evening / whatever occurs when you are unconscious. Because I think everyone watching this video will at some point be unconscious, unless you are not a human being. That would be interesting. Non-human viewers sound off. Okay, bye. Bye.